Tonight's events are sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulations. Chairman James Gessner, President of Sports Entertainment Tom Cantone, and supervising ringside Mr. Mike Mazzulli. This is the Russo's Italian Restaurant in Worcester main event. 10 rounds for the vacant WBC Silver Featherweight title. Here to present it from the WBC, Mr. Michael George. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 123 3/4 pounds. His pro record, 19 wins, 12 losses, with 16 big victories coming by way of knockout. Hailing from the Dominican Republic, ladies and gentlemen, Dannis Arias. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the purple trunks. He weighed in at 125.5 pounds. His pro record, 15 victories with just 3 losses. 11 victories coming by way of knockout. Hailing from the fighting city of Worcester, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Irvin Gonzalez. Your referee for this main event is Mr. Johnny Callis.
Dannis, Irvin, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times, but above all, obey my commands at all times. First command is right now, touch gloves. When the bell rings, come out and box. Good luck.
Okay, we're about to get underway in our main event for the WBC vacant featherweight title. Irvin Gonzalez in the purple trunks taking on Dannis Arias from Dominican Republic in the black trunks with the neon green trim. Round 1 for a Schedule 10. Very interesting, very intriguing fight. Irvin Gonzalez fighting someone that a lot of people here on U.S. soil don't know a whole lot about, probably himself included. A fighter who has not fought on U.S. soil before, but has a big punching background. 16 of his 19 wins haven't come by knockout. I think if you're Irvin Gonzalez, Ray, you're just going to be wary of that power.
Yeah, definitely. This guy could hit. Let's see if we could.
A little bit low there. Johnny Callis stepping in right away. You see Arias comes out throwing some bombs early on. Now, Irvin Gonzalez, first time in the ring in 13 months, stepping right into a 10-rounder for a title nonetheless. He was supposed to fight 8 rounds, same opponent on this card. Originally actually supposed to fight Headley Scott, who pulled out of the fight and more or less disappeared. And this is a pretty interesting, last-minute adjustment replacement, a guy with power like this. So give Irvin Gonzalez a lot of credit for stepping up. And then when the main event fighter, Giuseppe Cusimano, suffered mono and was pulled from the card, he's elevated to main event status. So a lot on the line and a lot changing very quickly for Irvin as he gets back in here.
Arias definitely looks like a banger. Coming in straight with that big right hand.
Arias is not a guy looking to, feeling out process. He's coming out here to swing. Last time we saw Gonzalez was in Orlando, Florida in December of 2021. He staggers a bit into the ropes. Smiling on the way out, not really absorbing much damage. Gonzalez had a really long road to get here too, Ray. This is another promising fighter from Worcester. Kind of came up in the same vein with Jermaine Ortiz. Both were in the Olympic trials in 2016, and Irvin turned pro and won his first 12 fights and faced some hard troubles outside the ring. Had some problems with alcohol that he readily admitted. Was arrested before his fight with Elijah Pierce, spent some time behind bars, had a tough weight cut going into that fight, ultimately got knocked out. And it taught him a lesson and suffered a loss to Toka Khan Cleary after that and decided he had to sober up. Made the decision to do so, and it's made him a better fighter. He says a better father, a better person, and you see a kid who just looks a lot different. And you got to remember, he's only 26. He was so young when he started, and he's got so many years ahead of him.
Everything starts outside the ring. Outside the ring ain't good. Inside's not going to be good, so you got to make it all work together. Right now, he's using that long reach of his, keeping on the outside and popping that jab. Just like to see him off them ropes. Don't stay on them ropes.
Especially against a punch like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Arias trying to clip him with that left hook on the way out. Here comes Gonzalez with a right hand. And now it's Gonzalez letting some hands go. 20 seconds to go here in round number 1. Once again, this one's scheduled for 10. Ooh, Gonzalez took one upstairs there. Seemingly no harm, no foul. Good opening round here. Good pace from both fighters. And again, like you mentioned, Ray, as this final bell rings, Arias really isn't coming here to establish the pace. He's coming here to trained by his father, Irvin Gonzalez Sr., Kenrick Ball Sr. also in his corner. Another thing too, Ray, for a fighter who's had some surgery, who's had some reoccurring problems, as we see Arias coming out aggressive again in round 2, for a fighter like Gonzalez, what do you need to see or feel, or what do you need to know to realize, okay, I'm okay, I can go forward?
He wants to get rounds.
Yeah.
It's weird that we say that. The last time we were saying,
Don't want rounds, right? But different circumstance here.
Booker, why is he getting rounds? But this different circumstance because you want to test that elbow. I've been on for 8 months because of my elbow and the situation. I want to get some rounds. And like I said earlier, this round is anything past 4. But after that, I don't know who's going to knock out Arias, but, give him a boxing lesson in there.
And Gonzalez admits that he wasn't always willing to let the body heal naturally or take the time to recover. He just wanted to keep going and keep moving forward. And that could have been detrimental and perhaps affected his performance in the ring, and whether it's physical or from a confidence standpoint.
Like they always say in football, fight hurt, not injured.
Yeah.
So if that elbow is injured, you don't want to fight.
Took 3 surgeries to finally correct whatever it was that was ailing Gonzalez with that elbow. And I think if you're Irvin Gonzalez, you want to let it go early on, right, and just see how it feels and just.
Arias Connor is telling them to fight in tight, get in there and make them work. It is working for him.
Arias has done some nice work on the inside, no question about that, and he's certainly not firing the haymakers like he did in round number 1, so he's seemed to establish a better pace here in round 2. And again, it's a 10-round fight, so you do have to be cognizant of pacing yourself to some degree.
Gonzalez always been that type of fight where he likes to bang. He's Latino. He wants to bang. And Arias, hey, let's do it.
We know he fought in December of 2021 and also had a...
Both connected with both big right hands.
Arias ducking between the ropes for a minute there. Final minute to go in round number 2. Some nice shots here by Gonzalez.
Oh, he got hurt right there. He got hurt with that right hand, Gonzalez.
Looks like Arias stuns Gonzalez a bit.
These guys are both hurting each other.
I'll tell you what, Ray, it's shades of Ricky Del Santos, Jason Vargas.
Yes.
Back in Rhode Island, you and I talked about that fight. Ricky Del Santos with a big record against a relative unknown power puncher. And Ricky got caught and beat. I thought about that before this fight. Now, Gonzalez certainly on a different level and perhaps Arias the same way, but always going to be cautious of those punchers.
Both these guys are chopping each other with their right hands.
You wonder if this is going to go 10 with the way these guys are throwing. Big knockout power on both sides, especially from Arias' perspective. And again, some nice exchanges again against the ropes here. Final 5 seconds. Gonzalez gets hit again.
Got hit with a shoulder.
He gets rocked twice there. And Arias with a shot. as round 3 begins here. A little, little bad blood here between these two now. Got a little spillage in the corner here. All right, we're ready to get underway here. Round number 3, this one's scheduled for 10, and it's for the WBC vacant silver featherweight title. Irvin Gonzalez in the purple trunks, taking on Dannis Arias in the black.
Let's see if Gonzalez keeps Arias on the outside. Doesn't want to let him in.
Yeah, this is where Gonzalez may have to establish a jab and establish a pace, like you said. Oh, another shot there by
Staying on
Arias.
the rope. That's where he doesn't want to be. He wants to be in the middle of the ring like he is right now. Keep the fight in the middle of the ring.
Gonzalez wisely spinning out there, right?
Yeah, every time he goes to the rope, he's vulnerable for Arias' punches.
A little action there after the break. A little chip in his hair, right? I like it. Those guys getting their licks in. 2 minutes to go here in round 3. Once again, Michael Parenti, Ray Oliveira bringing you all the action ringside. You're on Spectation Sports. Thriller so far here in this main event. I like all this action here. When Arias gets close, Ray, he starts to let it go. There he goes again. Gonzalez is in a little bit of trouble here. He's just losing his footing.
He's hurt.
Gonzalez is in some trouble.
If Arias was to back up, get a little distance, he can land his punches. Gonzalez got to keep that fight in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, Arias is strong. When he's hitting Gonzalez, Gonzalez is spinning and twisting and just
and
really
he goes right back to his back on the ropes.
Another left hand there by Arias. Arias to the body, upstairs again. Gonzalez is eating some shots here. He's got to keep his hands up or throw back.
He's going to the ropes and he drops his hands right down to his waist.
And now Gonzalez comes out swinging. Trying to land some shots of his own to get some momentum back. Very exciting round 3.
This is where Gonzalez wants to stay in the middle of the ring. When he's in the middle, he's in control.
I think, Ray, it goes without saying that you may look at the number of knockouts on paper, but you can't really appreciate the power until you feel it.
Yes.
You know? And Gonzalez is certainly feeling it here, both in rounds 2 and 3. And still we have a minute to go in this third. Dannis Arias looks comfortable. Nice exchange there, both fighters landing. Now Gonzalez with a 2-punch combo. Straight right hand followed by the left. Gonzalez wrestles him into the ropes. Well, Gonzalez can let that straight overhand right at the distance go. That's a nice distance finder there.
Yeah.
Keeps Arias from backpedaling and keeps him from coming forward. Arias again, though. Arias throws everything with bad intentions, and now he's got Gonzalez in the corner. He's in some trouble here. Johnny Callis is... He's calling a knockdown. Okay,
yes,
I thought for a moment there he might have stopped it.
If I remember, there's no standing 8 count in Connecticut. That should have been a stoppage. The rope did not save him
Very
from going down.
there. Gonzalez may have gotten a break. The final bell rings, and hopefully these guys know the round's over. And that shots. All right. Oh. Round number 4 not in the way. Dr. Michael Schwartz wants to check Irvin Gonzalez for a minute. Maybe not liking what he saw in the corner at the end of the round, but it appears that all is well and round 4 will begin. So Irvin Gonzalez got some soul searching to do here, Ray. This is, big right hand. Arias another right hand.
I think he gets hit there enough. The referee might just stop it, even if he can continue.
Gonzalez is wobbly here. He's in some trouble. He's going to have to hold on, and he is right now. But I don't know. You can't hold on for 3 minutes, Ray. That's going to be tough.
No.
Very early in the round, just within seconds, Arias lands 2 hard rights. I'll tell you, it's bringing me back to that De Los Santos Vargas fight, Ray. Gonzalez against the ropes, not where he wants to be. Got to get back to the middle of the ring. Got to use that overhand right, sort of a distance finder.
He goes to the ropes and right away he drops both his hands.
Yeah, I don't think Gonzalez has much left here, Ray. I don't know how this is going to go moving forward here in this round, but he's leaning on Vargas. He looks...
I think he blew his load.
Yeah, he looks tired. And you got to wonder, was this too tough a test for the first fight in 13 months? You respect the commitment and the willingness to go forward here as Vargas lands again, but did the opportunity, outweigh the reality?
Maybe he woke up. I don't know.
There we go. Now Gonzalez coming forward.
As soon as he wakes up, Arias catches him with a big left or right hand.
No, maybe we spoke too soon here. Gonzalez got his second win. We reached the 90-second mark here of round number 4. Very interesting to see. We got a lot of rounds left too, so it's going to be a lot of action. Gonzalez gets the ropes again.
That's where he doesn't want to be. Ooh. That's where he drops his hands.
There's a right, another right hand. He's through the ropes again. Now you could have argued for a knockdown there. The ropes saved him. Right, it's a judgment call, right? As an official.
I guess.
I think you and I see it the same way there, but nonetheless, there's no knockdown scored, even though Gonzalez was seemingly halfway through the rope. Oh, big right hand! Gonzalez is down, and that's going to be it.
That did it there. The back of his head hit the mat.
Waves it off, and Danny Arias comes into Connecticut and takes a WBC silver title with a one-punch knockout against Irvin Gonzalez. What a upset victory. And maybe not. Big puncher.
You can see it on the replay. Back it up to the ropes, hands down.
Big.
Nothing to lay your head on.
Your winner, 2 minutes and 4 seconds into round number 4 by knockout, and new WBC Silver Featherweight Champion, Dannis Arias.